Good morning, friends, and welcome to another video. I am Tabitha, born to DIY. So, in today's video, we're actually going to be doing some little garden chores. And so, what I explained, I think previously before, is that my Joseph coats, which I'm going to show you there behind me, on this side of the home, are not doing so well versus the other side. And so, what I have decided to do is, I decided to just take these up and I'm just going to pot them. um, and then what I stated that I was going to do is, because my main focus is still focusing on the backyard transformation for the moment, if I just take them up and pot them, that way they won't die off because they're not doing so well, which I'm going to show you. And then the spring of next year, I'm going to just redo this whole entire garden bed. I'm going to do a raised garden bed on this side, which that way I can add, the fertilizers and all that in the raise so that the plants on this side will continue to grow versus they're dying off. So I'm going to pot those, and then I have some pots, flowers that I need to repot, as well as some of the other things I need to repot, but I explain that once we get back into the backyard. So let me turn the camera around, show you exactly what I'm talking about on this side of the home versus on that side, and then I'll just talk you through everything else. Okay, friends, so as you can see, the Joseph coats, look, they're not doing so good on this side. Um, I don't, and I'm going to just take them up. Yes, I have been watering them every day, but they're just not doing so well. Look at these over here. Like these over here, the camera's not even doing it any justice. They are much larger. I mean, when I say much larger, they are very much larger. Comparing to, you see these on this side versus that side. What I think I'm going to do is I'll just take a picture and post that picture so that you can see a side by side comparison. But look at my other ones. If you recall, I did those way back. They are doing so beautiful, as well as these over here. They're so beautiful. So yes, also now that um, the new gutter has been put up, I can now redo the rock bed, as well as I'm going to change this out for it's like the design. But I'm going to wait and do that in spring of next year, or where it's going to go and maneuver all the way over there. But yes, so right now we're just going to get these 4 Josephs taken up, and I'm going to put those in a pot. I'm going to leave. You'll just see. I'll explain as I go. So let's just go ahead and dive into getting these taken up. I have this sweet pepper, the green bell, and when I purchased it, uh, nothing was on it. Look at that one, and there's another one that's coming out. This is the slicing tomato, and look. These are the collard greens. Look at there. Um, I have multiple of these 2-gallon pots. Okay, friends, as you can see, we are now in the backyard. And so what I did was I just set up um my little crafting table, and I basically covered the table up because this is one of my tables that I take out when I'm crafting um in my office. But anyway, so I have the Joseph Coates. I showed you the sweet bell pepper as well as the tomato and my collard greens. And I'm just going to go ahead and puncture some holes into a few of these pots. My mom has the little, I don't know what it's called, but it's the metal wire that I can get from her that I can put down on the in the pots so for the tomato to grow up. So I'll get that when I go by there today. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that situated. So I'm putting them in this pots because I have had these for a while, and I know they really need to get out. The roots needs to breathe and be able to spread. And then I do have some of um my raised garden beds that I'm gonna put over in the garden. That's gonna be my garden area. That's gonna be behind the storage. Those are coming in on the way. Right now, I have two. I'm gonna see how that look in the space, and before I order two more. And then I also have the fabric one that I showed you in a haul video that I had not too long posted. But I want to go ahead and get these taken care of. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some holes in the bottom of these pots. These pots, my mom's neighbor, she loves to grow flowers and plants, and of course she's no longer there. And when I say this, I'm literally not over exaggerating. She has at least maybe 200 to 300 of these pots. And so she always states that I can just get however many that I want. And so I had grabbed a few. I think I may have about 15. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a few more when I go by there today. That way I don't have to keep going to the store and purchase, because I purchased these. Let me show you. I purchased these from Walmart, and they're the 6-inch and the 8-inch. These was like $1 and something, and they're like 50% off. And this is like $2 and something. Because they close to like 5. And I just grabbed multiple of these. I am going to put the Joseph Coates and these here. But as I stated, I'm gonna get more pots when I go to my mom, so that way I won't have to keep purchasing them. I watched one of the DIY, not DIY, one of my gardeners, and of course, everyone know I am new to this. And she was explaining about the marigolds and how they're good for the pesticides and all that. So I did order for those from I ordered that from Home Depot, and they supposed to be here, I think, in about 5 days. And so I'm waiting for those to come, and I'm gonna put those in the pots too. That's just gonna go around until I can fully get my garden area situated, if you understand what I mean. I already have one pot that has a little soil that was in it. And so I am going to basically mix some of that soil um, in here. The soil that I actually gotten for the the vegetables that I'm growing, I got the flower and vegetable garden soil plus the fertilizer. And I'm just gonna mix, excuse me, I'm just gonna mix and put those in here, in the pots. Then I'm gonna put some of the black cow maneuver in here as well. I'm gonna put some of my bone meal in, mix it real good, and then get those planted. That's basically what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna use this little pot to actually measure how much I'm putting in each one. Very nice and moist. I have been watering these every day. Well, we can put it in here. I am being very gentle. And I know that these collars will not all go into this one pot. I am just doing one, if I must say. I think that is this one because it's kind of hard to see which is which, you know. I am so afraid to even pull these out. Okay, there we go. Ooh wee. I was a little afraid for that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I am going to use, because I don't want to use, I know that says flour and vegetables. I want to keep my vegetable, I want to keep that just for the vegetables. Let me just say that. So I'm going to get my all purpose soil for the Joseph coats. Of course, I'm going to water those really good. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I'm gonna get the rest of those out and plant them. I just can't take these apart. And so once my husband gets here, I'm going to then put those plant those into the pots. And I'm gonna get the little rack, metal rack that goes in there for the upright for the tomato and do that. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get those watered. I'm gonna take the Joseph coats to the front. That way I'm gonna show you also a side-by-side comparison for those so you can actually see how small these are compared to the other ones. And that'll be the true side-by-side. No, sweetie. So I'm going to show those, and then I'm going to get my little station all cleaned up. So I'll see you when we get back up to the front. We have made it to the front. So as you can see, the side-by-side comparison, look how small they still are compared to these. Like, they are really growing, and I think they're just so pretty. I love the green. And so I'm hoping that they really do good in this pot. And so that way I can get them. I'm just going to flatten this back out, sit the pots back over here, so that way it can just look like something. As I stated, I would do a raised garden bed and spring next year. And so I'm really too much not going to worry about the soil on this side. As I stated, the soil on this side is like that red clay. And so, it's okay. But I got an idea, has envisioned what I want it to look like right there. And so we'll just go from there. So, anyway, friends, I want to take the time and thank everyone for stopping by today's video. I hope that you have enjoyed my little gardening chores that I did early this morning. And the backyard is coming along. Upcoming video, small, not a lot, because I'm taking it easy on my back. However, I am going to get some things done. And until next time, friends, remember to always be bold, be creative, and most importantly, be you. Bye.